Hello, Homestead team. I'm Chaplain Robert Terrell, and this is your Monday, March 27th, 2023 Monday Motivator. I had hoped to do this video from my great state of Alabama. I went there to visit my hometown of Dothan, Alabama for the past week, but I forgot a part of my equipment, and therefore I'm videoing this in Wisconsin now. Obviously, Wisconsin's a lot colder than Alabama. The reason I wanted to do the video down there was, well, because my hometown is known as the peanut capital of the world. Matter of fact, if you ever visit Dothan, you will see various statues of peanuts all over the place. Some of them about my height, around 6 feet tall. Some of them around 3 feet tall. Various businesses and governmental agencies and other organizations will get permission to create a peanut statue and then decorate that peanut to look like the organization. I'll put a few photos up from some of these. Now, the reason for this is, well, in the early 1900s, Dothan and all of the other areas around it for around 100 miles was completely dependent upon cotton. And in the early 1900s, a little insect came called the Boll Weevil. It's called the Boll Weevil because what it does is it would eat the cotton bolls, which look kind of like a ball. And it destroyed the economy around my hometown. Some great individuals, one in particular named George Washington Carver, convinced farmers in the area to diversify their crops and specifically to plant legumes like peanuts. He saved the area around my hometown. Matter of fact, it went from just saving them to becoming prosperous. If you've eaten peanuts in the past week through peanut butter or used peanut oil or just had peanuts, they probably came from my hometown. This was such a big deal that one of our local neighbors as a community literally built a statue to the Boll Weevil. If you go to Enterprise, Alabama, there is a statue called the Boll Weevil Monument. The reason I'm bringing this up is not to talk about peanuts in particular or to talk about an insect. It's about this. In the early 1900s, Dothan thought it was destroyed because of this insect. And what it thought was its destruction actually ended up leading to its prosperity. Most of Dothan's wealth and economy now operates around the farming of peanuts. So often in our lives, the things that we think are going to destroy us actually end up being the thing that we're blessed through. Now, the danger with these Monday Motivators that we do, in 3 to 5 minutes, there's no way I can really talk about truly complicated issues. And you may hear me saying, everything will work out in the end. And that's not always the case. There's true evil that takes place in the world. But what I am saying is, so often the thing that we think is going to harm us actually just strengthens us. My faith teaches me that all things work for the good of those who love God and are called according to His purpose. I think life teaches us that the bad things that happen to us usually never have the last word unless we give it to them. Dothan is a great example of that. And the peanuts that are now such an integral part of it. The International Peanut Festival that happens every year happens because something was thought to be bad and ended up being good. What is it in your life that you get to say yay or nay to on whether it will be good or bad? I would love to hear about that. You can always contact me. My contact information is always at the end of these videos, and every team member can contact me at any time. If you remember nothing else from this video though, what I hope you remember is this. Our CEO, God, cares for you, and so do I. Have a great week, and if you're not allergic, maybe enjoy some peanuts this week.